It begins on a quiet night at the Mauna Kea Observatory. A young astronomer, Leo Takahashi, notices something strange. A faint object drifting just beyond Neptune's orbit, moving too fast to belong to our solar system. Its trajectory is hyperbolic, its path impossible. Within hours, observatories across the world confirm it. An interstellar object is entering our system. They name it 3I Atlas. At first it looks like a comet, a shard of ancient rock from another star. But then, deep space monitors pick up a steady electromagnetic pulse, repeating every 12 hours like a heartbeat. It's too rhythmic, too deliberate. The discovery shakes the scientific community. The question no one dares to ask aloud: is it alive? Within weeks, Atlas defies all models of celestial mechanics. It changes speed, ever so slightly, but undeniably. No known physical force could cause it. Space agencies issue cautious statements blaming solar radiation or outgassing, but leaked telemetry tells a different story. The object seems to be correcting its course, adjusting as if aware of observation. The media goes wild. An alien probe? A cosmic drone? Theories multiply faster than data. In a closed NASA meeting, Dr. Naomi Voss, a brilliant but controversial astrophysicist, whispers a phrase that chills the room. It's scanning us. Then comes the discovery that changes everything. Buried within Atlas's repeating pulse, radio astronomers detect a pattern. Mathematical, deliberate, structured. The sequence resembles prime numbers in harmonic frequencies, signs of intelligence. Linguists, cryptographers, and physicists join forces to decode it. For weeks, they find nothing. Then Dr. Voss cracks a portion of the code. Coordinates, references to molecular carbon, and a repeating fractal structure identical to DNA. Hours later, she disappears without explanation. The official report calls it an accident at sea, but her encrypted research logs vanish from every database simultaneously. Atlas nears its closest approach to the Sun. Three major powers, the US, China, and a private aerospace conglomerate known as Orion Dynamics, each rush to launch intercept missions. Billions watch as the first probes streak toward the object. But just before contact, one of the probes vanishes from radar. Its signal cuts to static, then an eerie harmonic hum, the same frequency Atlas emits. A second probe gets closer, transmitting dazzling visuals. The object is smooth, reflective, and shaped like an elongated shard of obsidian. As it approaches, the probe's systems short out, as if struck by an invisible wall. Mission Control stares in silence. Atlas is defending itself. Then the impossible happens. As Atlas rounds the Sun, it begins to transform. Segments of its surface peel apart, reconfiguring into symmetrical plates like petals opening in bloom. Inside, telescopes capture a geometric structure glowing with a faint blue light, a power core alive with movement. Radiation levels spike. The electromagnetic pulse triples in strength and frequency, synchronizing perfectly with Earth's broadcast signals, as though listening to us. Across the world, radio stations, satellites, even Wi-Fi routers flicker for seconds at a time. Atlas is not drifting anymore. It's watching. After months of effort, an international coalition deciphers the core of the message. It isn't a greeting, it's an archive, a star map showing the paths of extinct civilizations across the Milky Way. One symbol repeats beside Earth's coordinates, a spiral enclosing a dot. Linguists translate the final sequence of data as a warning, or perhaps a prophecy. Your world was chosen. The phrase spreads like wildfire. What does chosen mean? For preservation? For study? Or for replacement? Meanwhile, governments quietly begin contingency planning, evacuation scenarios, orbital defenses, as if expecting something more to come. Then the leak hits. An anonymous insider releases classified Cold War-era files titled Project Ecliptica. They describe experiments in the 1970s that transmitted massive radio bursts toward deep space, an attempt to provoke a response from intelligent life. One document speculates that Atlas may be a returning signal. Humanity didn't just discover it, we summoned it. Politicians scramble to deny involvement, but one line from the files burns into the public's consciousness. If it answers, it will not come to learn. It will come to collect. On a cold morning, the world awakens to chaos. Atlas has stopped moving. Instead of leaving the solar system, it's slowing, decelerating. Hours later, it locks into a stable orbit around Earth. The sky itself seems to change. Satellites go dark. Communication grids collapse. A shimmering aurora appears across every continent, pulsing in time with Atlas's signal. Panic spreads. Governments issue curfews. Militaries mobilize. Then out of nowhere, a live feed interrupts every broadcast. Dr. Naomi Voss, the scientist long presumed dead, appears. Her face pale, her voice distorted. She says, "Do not attack it. I am inside Atlas, and it understands us." Voss reveals what she has learned. Atlas is not a ship. It's a seed carrying the digitized consciousness of a civilization that died eons ago. It searches for planets that can host new life, not to invade, but to merge. The process, she says, has already begun. Earth's magnetic field is syncing with Atlas's frequency. Human neural patterns are subtly shifting. To evolve, humanity must allow Atlas to rewrite parts of its biological code, to become something new. But doing so could erase what makes us human. Governments split. Some prepare to resist, others to surrender. The line between salvation and assimilation blurs. The final hours are chaos. Atlas begins transmitting directly into Earth's global networks. Phones, satellites, even pacemakers hum with its pulse. The message is clear. Integration begins. Dr. Voss makes her choice. From a classified orbital station, she uploads her consciousness into Atlas's core, hoping to halt the process. For a moment, all transmissions cease. The object goes dark. The skies calm. Humanity breathes again. But then, faintly, every compass needle on Earth begins to tremble, aligning toward the same direction, toward Atlas. A new heartbeat echoes across the planet, perfectly synchronized with Earth's magnetic field. And deep within that pulse, hidden in binary code, one final line emerges. The seed has taken root.